I'm about to do your Leo very end of July 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Leo, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Leo love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Leo tarot reading for you. Now let's get on. Oh, well, I guess if this isn't your first time here, I'm finally back. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get to your reading since the last one. I just had to take a little bit of a break. I'd say from January 9th all the way up until that end of that first week of June, I worked literally 7 days a week without one day off, sometimes 12 and 15-hour days. And that eventually caught up with my old ass, so I had to take a little bit of a break, catch up on some rest, spend some time with my son Dylan, get caught up on some sleep if I'm being honest about it. So I'm all rested up and ready to rock and roll, so let's get on with this Leo love reading for you today. And today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Leo, 3 cards for your person. And then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, I should probably go without saying by now, but I'm going to say it anyway so I don't get one of those jokers in the comments giving me flames. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Leo people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which really just means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Leo on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Leo on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Leo people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Leo and you're just watching this reading because you have the hots for a Leo and you want to find out what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind, though, that especially for cross-watchers, energies are pretty prone to get flipped around backwards, so you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough yakking. It's been too long already, Leo. I have missed you, so let's get on with this Leo reading, and let's get one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Leo and their romantic person of interest here in these last few days of July 2021, please. What? Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Leo. What's going on with Leo as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between the two of them here at the end of July 2021? Let's get one more for Leo. Thank you. Oh. Upside down. Okay, we're taking it that way. I normally don't read reversals, but I just tried to turn that one right side up and I was told no, so we'll see. What's going on with Leo's romantic person of interest as it relates to Leo and the connection between the two of them here at the very end of July 2021. Let's get 3 cards for Leo's person. Okay, so we got, I see. All right, on the bottom of the deck, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good one, Leo. The overall energy of this reading is the Queen of Wands. Now, this is Leo energy. Sometimes this is Aries energy, but for me, this is usually Leo energy. The Queen of Wands is a very bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The Queen of Wands is a very intuitive person. She's very sexy. She's very vivacious. She's fun to be around. Usually the life of the party kind of a personality here. So that's the overall energy of the reading. Let's see what we got here. The mutual point of interest. Now, this is shared energy between the both of you. So either Leo, you've said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and you're thinking, feeling, acting this way. For me, more often than not, what this usually ends up being is shared energy that is affecting both of you on some level. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you here at the very end of July 2021 is the Ten of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. Now, the Ten of Wands represents a heavy burden that is being carried here. So either you're carrying a heavy burden, your person is. Most likely, both of you are carrying some sort of a heavy burden here at the end of July. Now, tens in tarot also represent completion. So this usually will represent the completion of a heavy burden, as in you guys are reaching the point, if you haven't already, where this burden can be laid down and then you're able to move forward without carrying that heavy load. So let's clarify this. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands for Leo and their mutual point of interest with their romantic person here. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands. Let's get 3 cards on this Ten of Wands, please. Okay, let me make sure nothing flipped. Okay, it didn't. Oh, come here. All right. Okay, thank you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. More Leo energy here. Now, fives represent conflict. Wands are about passion, about desire. So this usually represents a conflict in your desires, or this is shared energy, so a conflict in both of your desires. So this could be like a piece of you wants this one thing and a piece of you wants this opposing thing, and you're having this internal battle of tug of war in your desires, you know, pulling yourself in multiple different directions at the same time. Now, this could also represent, since this is shared energy, that maybe Leo, you want one thing, your person wants another thing, and they're kind of in conflict with what each of you want, and there's this tug of war between the two of you. Either way, we've got some Aries energy right underneath that with the Emperor. Now, this represents all 4 kings rolled into one person. This card is about taking control, taking charge of a situation. The Emperor is also a master manifester. He's got all the tools, all the resources to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan. Now, I'm seeing with the overall energy being the Queen of Wands here, this is about knowing what you want and going after it, not really taking no for an answer, but still having fun while you're doing it. Definitely got something going on about taking charge and going after what it is that you want here in this connection. So that's good news here. Now, to clarify this Ten of Wands, this heavy burden that looks like it's about to be laid down, we have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Three of Pentacles. So the Hermit is Virgo energy. This is a card of withdrawal, isolation. It's about going internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. It's about shining your inner light down in the shadows, trying to find out what's really going on inside there so you can figure out what to do moving forward. So we got some heavy burden, some internal conflict that it looks like you are taking control of here, taking charge of that situation, deciding what you want, putting together a plan to get it, and then going out and doing it. So it looks like whatever this burden was at some point had you or your person or both of you stuck in hermit mode, where you're kind of forced to go inside and do some soul searching here. The next card we have to clarify that Ten of Wands is the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this represents actions toward love and emotions, as in romantic gestures, as in making a love offer, receiving a love offer, taking some kind of actions toward love, toward emotions. So it looks like you're coming out of hermit mode and moving forward in some sort of a romantic thing here. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building here in this Three of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. It's that maximum stability, that maximum abundance and prosperity, that happy, stable home life that we all want. Looking good, looking good. So I don't know why you were in hermit mode. I mean, this is feeling a lot like it's applying to me because I literally just came out of hermit mode. And yeah, I was feeling a little bit burdened. So looking like it might be fitting me a little bit too, Leo. Now, that's the mutual energy between the two of you here at the last few days of July 2021. Leo, your energy is the moon, the sun, and the 5 of coins in reverse. Again, I normally don't read reversals. As soon as I tried to turn this one upright, it screamed at me no. So this one's supposed to be in reverse, so I'm going to read it to you that way. The moon is Pisces energy. This represents fears, worries, anxieties. It can also represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something that you don't know about, something that you can't see yet. It could represent some secret being kept, having fears and worries, anxiety maybe about something that you're unaware of, that you don't know about yet, or that you feel like you can't quite see. So tell me more about the moon for Leo here at the very end of July 2021, please. Why is this moon card here for Leo? Let's get 3 cards for that, please. That one was kind of screaming at me a little bit, but if it wants to come out, it's going to have to come out. Tell me more about the moon. Let's get 2 more. Okay, we're going to take 3 more, it would appear, because this one's flipped up. Alright. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure which of those came out first, so I'm probably going to end up reading those together. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands, more Leo energy. So I've got 3 Leo cards at least looking at me right now. Actually, probably 4. We just haven't got to one yet. The 7 of Wands is a card of defending your position on something, defending your stance on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what it is that you desire. Again, overall energy, Queen of Wands, knowing exactly what you want and going after it here. We just saw the Emperor card a minute ago, so now it looks like, Leo, you've got some fears and worries and anxieties about something, potentially feeling like there's something that you're unaware of, that you can't quite see, and you being willing to fight for what it is that you want. Right under that, we have a 10 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is a painful or a swift ending to something. Sometimes it's a painful ending. Sometimes it's an ending you don't see coming. Sometimes it's an ending in betrayal. No matter how you slice this, this is an ending to something. Something coming to an end. You being willing to fight for what it is that you want. Putting an end to something, like I said, that sticks out to me. An ending that you maybe didn't see coming. And then we've got the Moon card. That's what we're clarifying. Potentially something that you didn't see. So let's see what we got going on here. To clarify the Moon, we have the 8 of Cups, we have the World, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the 7 of Cups. So this 8 of Cups is Pisces energy. This is an energy of detachment, like emotional detachment or even physical detachment, like physically walking away from something. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. And they're doing that because they're not fully happy with the 8 cups that they have. This person knows that there's something more out there for them. They know that there's something better out there for them. And they're making the conscious choice, the conscious decision to walk away from these 8 cups and go off down a brand new path that leads them toward their own happiness, their own emotional fulfillment. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. The next card we have to clarify the Moon for you, Leo, is the World. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. This represents completions. We just saw that 10 of Swords. Again, 10s represent completions. The mutual point of interest between the two of you is the 10 of Wands, the completion of some heavy burden. That's probably what you're putting to an end here with this 10 of Swords, fighting for what it is that you actually believe, fight for what it is that you actually want. Putting an end to that burden, it looks like. And with this World card, we're looking at the completion of a cycle. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So we've got some possible fears and worries and anxieties. That could be the burden that you were carrying. That could be the thing that you're walking away from, putting an end to that cycle and having the beginnings of a beautiful new cycle. The next card to clarify the moon for you is the Knight of Wands. This is more fire sign energy, can totally be a Leo energy here. This is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. Again, fighting for what it is that you desire, fighting for what you want. So this is you rushing off quickly, going after what it is that you want. But then we run into this Seven of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. So this represents options and choices, but some confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of different stuff in these cups. There's a lot of emotions involved here, and you aren't wanting to make a mistake. So you're looking at all these options, and you're having a little bit of confusion about what to do here. Looks like we're walking away from some fears and worries and ending that cycle, starting a new cycle of you going for what you want, but being a little bit confused. I don't know if you're confused about what you want or if you're confused about what to do about this. But the next card in your energy here at the very end of July 2021 is the Sun, the Leo Major Arcana card. This is the happiest card in the deck. This represents happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. Really hard to get a better card than the Sun in a tarot reading, especially for a Leo. So tell me more about this Sun card here. Why is the Sun here for Leo at the end of July 2021? Please, let's get 3 cards on the Sun. You don't say. I feel like there's a lot going on. These cards are all trying to spread out from me as I'm shuffling here. Why is the Sun here for Leo? Thank you. All right. Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon again. That's the card we just got done clarifying for you, Leo. Fears, worries, anxieties, potentially feeling like something's hidden in the dark, feeling like maybe there's something that you can't quite see yet. Possibly related to a new love connection here. We have the Three of Cups right underneath that. Now, in the standard Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's a picture of 3 women dancing in a circle all holding up their cups. And in that deck, it represents like reconciliation energy, like being reunited and celebrating. In this particular deck, there's only one woman on this card, and she's taking 2 individual cups of love and emotions and pouring those together into a much bigger cup. So she's blending together 2 separate cups into 1 cup. So this, for me, is screaming that there's some new connection possibly for you here, Leo. That could be why you're having fears and worries and anxieties. That could be why you're experiencing some confusion about what to do here. You're definitely walking away from the fears and worries. You're walking away from something, going off in search of your 9th and 10th cup, your happiness, and you're taking some rapid, passionate action forward here. Yeah, 7 of Wands on the bottom of that again. So again, more Leo energy here. Being willing to fight for what it is that you desire, fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want. Now, to clarify the Sun for you, this happiest card in the deck, we have the 9 of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. So I'm seeing a whole lot of happiness coming in here for you at the end of July. You going after what it is that you want, knowing what you want. I'll be damned. We got the 7 of Cups right underneath that, which is right here in the clarifiers. Again, Scorpio energy, options and choices, confusion about the options and choices, not wanting to make a mistake, not wanting to pick the wrong cup, but a lot of emotions being involved here. And right under that, we've got the Ace of Cups. This represents a new beginning in love and emotions. Like I said when I saw this 3 of Cups here in the story on the bottom of the deck, it's feeling like you have some new love coming in, and bam, right there's that Ace of Cups. That's the cup that she's pouring everything into. She's taking 2 separate cups, pouring them all together into that bigger cup. So yeah, looks like you got something new coming in. I'm liking it. Looks like it could be your wish fulfillment. It looks like it could be a source of happiness. Now, in a love reading, there's clearly somebody involved here. We've got somebody on the other side of the table. This Sun card can represent that you are viewing your person as a source of happiness, like the sunshine that lights up your life. You could potentially be viewing them as wish fulfillment. Now, another meaning for this Nine of Cups card is you being happy and emotionally content in and of yourself, not needing some other person to get your sense of happiness from, because that's coming from inside you. It can also represent you not needing another person to feel loved, or to have worthiness of love, or to feel like you are loved, because you have self-love. Your love is coming from inside you. So while most people's goal in love and emotions is to get to that 10 of Cups, what most people don't realize is this 9 of Cups should really be the goal, because the only way to get to the 10 of Cups is for you to be in the 9 of Cups, Leo, your person to also be in the 9 of Cups. Because when you don't need some other person to be happy, and you don't need them to feel loved, and they also have all of their own cups full too, and they don't need another person to feel happy and loved. But when you come together and you both start pouring love and emotions into each other, that's what causes these 9 cups to overflow, and that's exactly how you fill that 10th cup up. So it looks like you got something with a lot of happiness that could be potential wish fulfillment coming in for you. We have the 6 of Cups next. Now this is Scorpio energy again. I've seen a little bit of Scorpio out here. I've seen a little bit of Pisces out here, a little bit of Virgo. I've seen some Capricorn out here. I've seen quite a bit of Leo out here. You could be dealing with any of those signs. You could literally be dealing with any sign. I'm just going to call out the ones that prominently stick out to me in case that means anything to you. But this 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is a card of the past. It's like thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way things used to be. This also represents a deep emotional connection between two people. It can even signify things like you've known this person before, or maybe this is someone that you have been together with at some point in the past. This could even include all the way back to things like past life connections. At the very minimum, you're doing some thinking about the past, which could be where this fears, worries, and anxieties are coming from. It could be where the fears, worries, and anxieties are coming from. It could be the thing that you felt burdened by. It could be the thing that you're leaving behind and walking away from here. The kind of a cycle that you're ending, so that you can begin this beautiful new cycle of the happiest card in the deck that's apparently got wish fulfillment behind it. Now the final card to clarify the sun for you, Leo, is the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent that this new connection is a fated event. This can represent the universe turning the wheel in the background, making sure things line up the way that they're supposed to, so that what is supposed to happen actually does happen. That's usually what this card means for me. What's supposed to happen is going to happen, and there really ain't anything you can do about that. It's going to happen when it's supposed to, and it's just going to happen. Final card in your energy for the end of July 2021, Leo, is the 5 of Coins in reverse. Now this is Taurus energy. In the upright, this is a card of abandonment. It's about being cast aside. It's about being left out in the cold. It's about feeling like you're not good enough. But in this case, it's in the reverse. So this is like you coming back from some feelings of not being good enough. That could be the burden. You could have had some abandonment stuff happen to you in the past, where you've been left in the past. You've been thrown away like a piece of trash, like broken up with. This is a breakup card for me, but we're upside down here. So this is telling me that's the opposite of all those things. Tell me more about this 5 of Coins in reverse for Leo, please. Why is... Oh, okay. Let's get one more on this 5 of Coins in reverse for Leo. Okay, that one too. All right, we'll take them both then. I see. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. This is Libra energy. Twos are about choices. They're about decisions. This one represents a decision needing to be made, only it hasn't been made yet. Maybe you don't have enough information to make the decision. Maybe there's something that you can't see, hence the blindfold. We've seen the moon card twice. Something being hidden in the dark is one of those potential meanings for that. Notice how prevalent the moon card is here. You have maybe there's something that you do know about. You just don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it, and that's preventing you from making the decision. No matter what this is for you, you just got to take it as it resonates. There is some decision needing to be made that hasn't been made yet. We have strength right underneath that. Leo Major Arcana card. Usually when I see this card, it tells me that you have been through some difficult situation in the past. Like I said, you've probably been broken up with in the past, been cast aside, left out in the cold, probably had feelings maybe of not being worthy, not being good enough. And it's been a difficult situation that's required you to dig down deep and tap into your internal strength in order to make it through that. Now, this also tells me that you do have that internal strength to make it through that. You've had the ability to summon up your inner courage to face all these fears and worries and anxieties, and you're actually moving forward past all of that right now. Yeah. Page of Cups right underneath that. Pages are messengers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is news and messages of love and emotions. So this can be like new beginnings of some romantic connection as well. Like out of the court cards, you've got Page, Knight, Queen, and King. The pages are the least developed. They're the youngest, the newest. So this can represent some new beginning in some love romantic connection. We've seen this Ace of Cups already in the bottom of the deck here. We've got the Ace of Cups is what he's carrying right here. So you have some sort of a decision that you need to make that's required some internal strength. Now we're talking about love and emotions, communications about that. To clarify this Five of Coins in reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Empress, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is the card of work. It's about putting in the work on something, or at the very least being willing to put in the work on something to get what you want. Putting in the time, the effort, the energy on something. This is a card of like mastery of something. The next card to clarify this Five of Coins in reverse is the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all four queens rolled into one person. We've already seen the Emperor on the bottom of the deck when we clarified the mutual energy between the two of you. Now we've got the Empress out here. Those are like sacred counterparts. This is sacred feminine energy. That Emperor is sacred masculine energy. So that's like power couple on steroids here is what this is feeling like to me. She is the mother of the tarot deck, so all new things get birthed into our reality via the Empress. She's actually the gateway between the universe, between the divine and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So all new things get manifested into our reality, get birthed into our reality via the Empress. So for me, she represents the birth of something new. So we've got definitely something new coming in here. We've got the World, the ending of the cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, you rushing forward all passionately towards something that makes you incredibly happy to the point that you're viewing it as like wish fulfillment here. Looks like the universe is throwing you a bone, Leo. Putting in the work on something brand new. But then we run into this King of Swords energy. This is Gemini energy. This is the chief decision maker of the tarot deck. He's a very smart, very analytical, very logical, rational, reasonable, and fair person. I got that Wheel of Fortune keeps trying to jump off the table on me here. That's screaming like universe is throwing you something here. Anyways, he is emotionally detached, though. We've already seen this card of emotional detachment here, walking away from something in this Eight of Cups. This is an emotionally detached energy. In other words, when he makes his decisions, he doesn't consult his emotions. He's looking at things very logically, very rationally and reasonably. He doesn't really care about the emotions behind what's going on. He doesn't really care about the story behind what's going on. He's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter, what he can see right in front of him with his own eyes. So this is definitely a decision-making energy of trying to be logical and rational and reasonable, which I can totally relate to, because when you've had all these fears and worries and been carrying burdens that have put you into hermit mode, and now all of a sudden you've got some like actions toward love and emotions and working together as equals with this person coming in. You've got all this passion and desire coming in, but then some confusion about what to do about this. But this is looking like wish fulfillment, like the universe is giving you something with this new beginning, whatever this new connection is that's being birthed here. And it's almost like you're trying to take a step back and go, wait a minute, this is almost like too good to be true. Let me look at all the details of this and make sure that this isn't something that's going to hurt me here. Final card to clarify that, because you've definitely probably got some abandonment issues here, have been left out in the cold before, and this is seeming like really, really good to be true, so you're taking a look at it. So much so that you're kind of moving into this Knight of Pentacles energy. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is slow forward movement. This is about putting one foot in front of the other, being slow and methodical, like slow and steady wins the race. You've heard the story of the tortoise and the hare. This ain't the hare. This is the tortoise. Now, the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's slow. So a lot of times from your perspective, it may seem like progress isn't happening. It is happening. It's just not really fast. And that's the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles. He's not in a hurry. He's not in a rush. He's not making a whole bunch of mistakes because he's trying to move too quickly on something. He's taking his sweet time. This is like a perfectionist type of an energy, someone who doesn't want to make mistakes. The good thing about the Knight of Pentacles, too, is when he finally does get there, he's got the real deal. He's carrying the Ace of Pentacles. That's the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. That stability, abundance, prosperity, that stable, happy home life. So this is actually really, really good energy. I think, Leo, you might be having some confusion about this because you've got this heavy burden that you've carried, this walking away from the fears and ending that cycle, all this passion, all this happiness and potential wish fulfillment going on here. And it's like a piece of you is wanting to rush forward toward that like very quickly. And then you got that King of Swords aspect of yourself stepping and going, whoa, 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 hold the phone a minute. Let's look at this and make sure that this is actually the right, fair, just thing here, that this is actually what it appears to be, because it's looking like good stuff here. So this is you like, let's not mess this up. Let's move nice and slow and make sure this is going to go the way it looks like it's going to go. Now, that's your energy here for the very end of July 2021, Leo. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because in their energy, they have the Tower, they have the King of Coins, and they have the Magician. So this Tower, this represents a very abrupt change, an abrupt shift for your person here. This is like a foundation rocking event. Now, I know this is a scary card to most people because most people only equate a Tower with like some disastrous event happens or something bad goes wrong. That's not always what the Tower is. If you look at it's actually card 16 of the major arcana. In numerology, you would take the 16 and add the 1 and the 6 together, and that gives you 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this, when a Tower moment happens, it's not something happening to you, it's something happening for you, or in this case, for your person. So this is the universe like stepping in to remove something or stepping in to cause some sort of a major abrupt change in this person's life. This can be a foundation rocking event. This could be telling me that this new connection with you, Leo, is a Tower moment for them, because nothing's going to be the same in their world after that. It could be that for sure. I've got the divine here with this Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're throwing you a bone, moving the wheel for you so that things line up the way they're supposed to give you the happiness and the wish fulfillment in this new beginning. So tell me more about the Tower for Leo's person here at the very end of July 2021. You cannot make this shit up, Leo. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups again. This is Cancer energy. Again, in the normal standard Rider-Waite tarot deck, this is a card of like reconciliation, like being reunited and celebrating. But in that normal card, there's three people on this card. There's only one here. This is screaming new love connection to me. She's mixing two individual cups, two separate cups, probably you and them, pouring it into one much larger cup. This person is also affected by this overall energy. A lot of passion and desire aimed at you, Leo, knowing what they want, going after it, but it's like they too are experiencing some confusion here about what to do, because they also have a lot of emotions involved here, and they also don't want to make any mistakes. But there's that Ace of Cups again, the cup that she's pouring everything into. Again, this is a definite new beginning in love and emotions with a lot of passion behind it. Whew. Yeah. Moving forward towards some love connect. Definitely a new love connection that seems to be rocking this person's world. It's a Tower moment for them. It's a game changer for them. And it definitely looks like shit's not going to be the same for them afterwards. To clarify the Tower, we have the Lovers, we have Justice, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Lovers, this is a very powerful love connection between the two of you. This is divine counterparts. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We've got the divine here with this Wheel of Fortune. We've got the divine stepping in here with the 7 for the Tower, the number of the divine, game changer here. The Lovers for me represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. At least that's how your person is viewing this connection. It's pow, game changer. The next card to clarify that Tower is Justice. This is the Libra Major Arcana card, the most powerful card of balance in the entire tarot deck. This card is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing, what is supposed to happen. The sword in the center of this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. We've got your person being affected by some burden here. Looks like at some point your person has been in hermit mode themselves, but things are clearly getting balanced out if this is a new connection that's this powerful. This card is screaming to me that this is the right thing. Back to this card, the universe turning the wheel in the background to make sure that what's supposed to happen actually happens. It looks like what's supposed to happen, is this connection. It's the right, fair, just thing. It's a balanced connection, very powerful love connection. Next card we have to clarify that Tower is the Page of Pentacles. Again, pages are messengers. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself to your person. A lot of times for me, this represents planning for the future. So this seems to be like such a game-changing event for your person. Like they're viewing you as like the one for them. This is what's supposed to happen, and now they're trying to plan for the future. It looks like of you coming together. We've got more Leo energy underneath that with the 7 of Wands. Again, this is being willing to fight for what it is that they want. Fight for what they believe in. Fight for what they desire. Right under that, we have the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is another card of balance, but this is more about like trying to maintain your balance or trying to regain their balance after their balance has been thrown off. I mean, when you go through a Tower moment and you're having this foundation rocking event that changes everything for you, yeah, that will tend to put you a little bit off of balance. So this is your person trying to maintain their balance here, trying to weigh the options of this, looking at the pros and the cons, asking questions like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Will they accept me? Won't they accept me? Things like that. Then right under that, we've got this Eight of Wands. This is the second fastest moving energy in the deck. This is Sagittarius energy. This is rapid back and forth passionate communication. This is rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something that your person has a lot of passion and desire for. And that would seem to be you, Leo. But then we've also got this Moon card again in the background here. Some possible fears and worries, some possible anxiety about the strength of this connection, possibly about this planning for the future and what to do moving forward from here. Looks like they're definitely putting an end to that, though, because we've got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords next. So this Queen of Swords is more Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now, the Queen of Swords will offer to let you speak your truth. You can tell by how she holds out her hand. The problem is she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use the sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things or the people that aren't in your person's best interest. So whatever fears and worries and anxieties that they have still in the background here, based on whatever heavy burden that they've carried in the past, whatever fears and worries and anxieties they have about the game-changing nature of this super potent love connection we've got going on between the two of you, it looks like those fears and worries are being cut off. Those things are being put to an end. Ten of Swords is an ending. It's the completion of that. Now, it can also represent an ending that you didn't see coming. It's entirely possible that this is a new connection and your person didn't see it coming, hence it being such a tower moment for them, hence the Moon card being present in there. I'm starting to get the feeling, Leo, that you probably didn't see this coming either, because again, the very first card out in your energy is the Moon, like something that you can't see. Looking good, looking good. I am so glad I'm a Leo. The next card in your person's energy here for the very end of July 2021, Leo, is the King of Coins. This is Earth sign energy. This is usually Virgo for me. This is a very kind and generous and abundant and prosperous type of a person. This is someone who usually has their finances together. They usually have their physical 3D reality, their material world in order, the money, the assets, all that kind of stuff. Usually a very kind, generous person that wants to share that with other people. This could be your person's energy. This could be how your person is viewing you. This is also the person who would build the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles that we all want, that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity. They would build that around the Queen of Pentacles. They would actually work together as equals to build that. And we've got that in the mutual energy between you. It's right before these actions toward love and emotions, actions toward working together as equals. So this could either be your person's energy or how they are viewing you. So tell me more about this King of Coins. This is also usually for me a person who owns their own business, or is like an independent contractor, or is involved in a business of some sort, like maybe in a managerial role or in an authority position in a business. Somebody who's good at building empires, kind of has their finances in order. Tell me more about this King of Coins for Leo's person here at the last few days of July 2021, please. Why is the King of Coins here for Leo's person? Felt like there was another one in there, so I kept shuffling. Okie dokie here. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Again, Sagittarius energy. Again, second fastest moving energy in the entire tarot deck. This is about rapid back and forth passionate communication. This is about rapid forward movement. This is about rapid forward progress on something your person has a lot of passion and desire for. I'm getting the impression that this is how they're viewing you. It could be their energy. It could be that they are that type of a person I just described. Could be that's how they're viewing you. But there's some passionate back and forth rapid communication between the two of you. This can also represent like a lot of energy coming at your person at one time, like it being a lot, like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose or something like that. Could definitely be that. Now, to clarify this King of Coins, we have the Chariot, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Five of Swords. Okie dokie, what's going on here? This was looking fantastical until here. Now, this Chariot energy is the fastest energy in the deck. We've seen this second fastest energy in the deck twice now. We've seen the second fastest Knight in the deck now. Now we're moving into the fastest energy period. This is like moving forward very, very quickly in success and victory. Really, this card is about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past. Using the will to get past all of that stuff so that you can move forward very quickly in success and victory. That's probably what's going on here with this. Okay, this Three of Wands is Aries energy. This is an energy of like kind of at its core like waiting on something. In the Two of Wands, the card right before this, that's about being at a fork in the road, like a crossroads, a decision point. And it's a decision about which path leads this person to the world that they really want, and which path do they need to leave behind in order to get there. Well, in the Three of Wands, that decision has already been made. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps so bad down both sides of my face, and both of my legs just lit up, both of my arms. Your person has already made the decision about which path leads them to the world that they want, and which path do they need to leave behind to get there. And they've actually started down that path. They're taking actions down that path that leads them where they want to go. And they have this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of that path that they've chosen. It just hasn't fully materialized into the physical 3D reality yet. They're still waiting on that to kind of get here all the way. So this is an energy of waiting on something, but it's also an energy of having this positive expectancy that the thing they're waiting on is actually going to pan out. Stuck to my elbow again. It's like screaming at me, like divine being involved here. The wheel being turned in the background so that things line up the way they're supposed to. So we've got your person like screaming down the path that they've chosen, having this positive expectancy that something good, something very prosperous and stable is coming out of this connection. And then we've got two not so great energies here, like really not so great energies. Both of these are Aquarius energy. This Five of Swords represents conflict. Fives are conflict. This represents a painful situation. And this Seven of Swords can represent things like trying to get away with something, lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior. Now, that's not the only thing it can mean. It can also represent self-preservation, like not wanting to be hurt. That's the whole reason the dude is stealing these swords, is he doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. And notice, he's carrying 5 swords, but he can only carry 5. He's got to leave the other 2 behind. So that's another meaning of the card, is either not wanting to be hurt or leaving something behind. It could actually be both of those things. I see your person too has carried a heavy burden, and they are now at the stage where they're laying that burden down so that they can take actions toward love and emotions, so that they can like work together as equals with you to build the 10 of Pentacles. Notice though, this both Aquarius energy, the 5 of Swords is a painful situation. Your person is carrying 5 swords, trying to get away with those so that they can't be used to hurt, so that there's no more painful situation. We've got your person using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges from their past, moving forward very quickly in success and victory, having already chosen that path and waiting on the thing that they're manifesting to show up. That's another meaning for this card. It's about being at the beginning stages of manifesting what it is that they desire. The final card in your person's energy for the end of July 2021, Leo, is the Magician. This is the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the entire tarot deck. This is like someone who has all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, all the smarts. They've got everything they need to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is their will desires. They've got all four aces on the table in front of them. This is telling me that your person is not only a master manifester, they are actively manifesting something with you, especially considering we've got this Three of Wands, that being at the beginning stages of manifesting something. Tell me more about the Magician for Leo's person, please. Why is the Magician here for Leo's person at the end of July 2021? Let's get 3 cards to clarify the Magician for Leo's person. Oh. I don't think this one's supposed to come out, but it wanted me to see the moon again. I feel like there's still some underlying fears and worries and anxieties for your person, probably about the burden that they've carried in the past, probably about this painful situation that they've been through and not wanting to be hurt again. It's like they're actively manifesting something with this connection with you, but in the background there's still a little bit fears and worries there. You just cannot make it up, Leo, I'm telling you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of being walled off and defensive about something. Now, it's also a card of healing. This is the Wounded Warrior, and he's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself because he's been hurt. And he doesn't want to be hurt anymore. So the wall's there to protect him, to make sure that he can't be hurt, so he can heal, so he can get his energy right to be able to take the next step in his journey. And right underneath that, 9 of Swords. So I've got 2 9s and I just got massive goosebumps again. This is Gemini energy. This is an energy of thinking about something a lot, with a lot of fears and worries and anxieties behind that thinking. This is like thinking about something that's stressing your person out. Either they're trying to wall themselves off and be defensive against this type of an energy of like mental anxiety and mental like, I'm trying to think of the right word here. It's like whatever it is that they're thinking about here, it's got some fears and worries behind it. So this is either your person trying to wall themselves off from that or trying to heal from that. Yeah, 8 of Wands again, more Sagittarius energy. We've seen this card in literally every card that I've clarified for your person here. That rapid back and forth passionate communication, rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something they have passion and desire for can definitely be a lot of energy coming at them all at once, which could be where some of this fears and worries and anxiety is coming from. But your person is definitely actively manifesting something with you with this Magician card. To clarify the Magician, I got the Magician, I got the King of Wands, and I got the 2 of Pentacles. So the Magician, again, we just talked about that, the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the Tarot deck. Someone with all the tools and resources to manifest whatever it is their will desires. Anytime I'm clarifying a card and I get the same card to clarify it, that's the universe going, dude, I done told you, this person is a master manifester. They are actively manifesting something with Leo. The next card to clarify the Magician is the King of Wands. Again, more Leo energy here. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what they want. They go after what they want. They don't take no for an answer. They don't accept excuses. When the King of Wands realizes he wants something, he moves mountains to get it. Overall energy of the reading, Queen of Wands. There is a lot of passion and desire between the two of you here. These are also counterparts. This represents a power couple. This is 2 cards that are supposed to be together, and for me that represents 2 people who are probably supposed to be together. When you compound that with the fact that we've already seen the Empress and the Emperor earlier in the reading, that's counterparts on steroids. If this is counterparts, She represents all 4 queens. The Emperor represents all 4 kings. So this is counterparts on steroids. This is definitely power couple type stuff. No wonder it's bringing you so much happiness, Leo. No wonder you're viewing it as potential wish fulfillment. Again, I've got this screaming at me. The universe turning the wheel in the background to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to. The universe stepping in and either removing something from this person's life, or the universe stepping in and providing something to this person that's going to change the game for them. It looks like that's what's going on, because we've got the Lovers, not only counterparts, divine counterparts. Like, this is a powerful love connection that looks like it's the right thing. And it looks like your person is actively manifesting that with you, Leo. They have a lot of passion and desire for you. The final card to clarify the Magician is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is, again, an energy of balance, but it's more about like trying to maintain balance, trying to regain balance after balance has been thrown off. It's like that, ooh, what do I do? Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? This is like your person, this is such a powerful connection with you that it's throwing your person off balance a little bit. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Leo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.